guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So this is pre-recorded, by the way, so if I sound a little bit weird or like I've done way too many voiceovers, that's why, because this is my fourth voiceover today. I just want to pre-record a lot. I want to make sure that everything is fine for when I go to Denmark, and I know that I am probably home by now. I think I live streamed yesterday. At least that's my plan as of right now. But I just like to have my build voiceovers done before or during the week, because I don't like doing my voiceovers when my boyfriend is home. So there you go. That is why. But anyways, yeah, so it's Sunday today, and we're building a sort of family beach house, I want to say, but it's not really, it's beach house inspired. But there's a pond underneath it, which is something I've never done before in any of my builds, so I was having a lot of fun with that. By the way, the pond is, I have something in my eye, okay. The pond is blue. I did not change it to green this time because I feel like it needed a cleaner look. I usually make my ponds and my Tudor builds green, but for this time I chose to just leave it blue. So if you want to use it as a swimming pool, you can just like remove some of the plants around it because it's like filled up with plants. And you can still use it as a swimming pool, so there you go. But anyways, yeah, what are we doing with this build? It is for a pair of parents and a baby. I made a nursery for the first time ever. And I don't know why exactly, but I was like roaming around in the bed section of the catalog, and I saw that they had the baby bed. It has a specific, it's called something specific, but I just don't remember what it's called, sorry. But I just thought, okay, let's try, because you make way too many toddler rooms and they all look the same. So let's just make something different. Just like with the pond. So this is like a new, again, for me in one build. Like, how? But yeah, so we're doing that. So it's for a pair of parents and a baby. Yes. And the interior, which you'll see later on, is very warm, very cozy. There's a lot of candles. It's very brown and then with a lot of color, and I just really like it. It's just very home for me. Like, it just reminds me of home. I don't know. The outside, I wanted to have a lot of personality. I wanted the house to have a lot of personality, so I've decorated a lot. It's got like a lot of fairy lights around. It has a lot of green, but not in like an eco-living way, but more like in a decorative way. I don't know how to explain it. It's just I wanted the building to have a lot of personality, so I just decorated it a lot on the outside. You'll see that later on. I just generally really like this house, or genuinely really like this house. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. Before you skip on to the screenshots, let me tell you, you can download this house off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to make it purple, go ahead and do that. I don't even know if you got purple wallpaper, but you know, go ahead and do that. If you want to, I don't know, make it a vampire dungeon, go ahead and do that. Just please don't re-upload it. That's all. That's all I ask of you. I don't like when people re-upload my stuff, as you may have noticed. Because yeah, it's happened before. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for that, actually. Just please don't re-upload it. But what are we doing? We are putting some greenery on it right now, because yeah, like I said, I just wanted the building to have a lot of personality. I tried to use like the fairy lights from the toddler stuff pack. I don't remember where I put them. Maybe under the house, actually. I'm not sure. Also, that pond will grow a bit. But anyways, so how are you guys doing? Let me know. If we managed to live stream yesterday, I probably asked you as well, but let's just tell me how you guys are doing today. I have like planned it's Tuesday today, so it's Tuesday the 10th. Yes, when I'm recording this, it's Tuesday the 10th, and you're seeing this, I'm releasing it on the 22nd, so I'm 12 days ahead. That's how much I'm pre-recording. I don't have a lot of work these days, and I'm going away, so I just want to do it because I like when there's life on my channel. I say that every time I pre-record. I just like when there's life, and your comments make my day, so yes, that's basically why. Like, it just makes my day much better. Does that make any sense? Like, it makes me so happy that people like my stuff, and that you guys are so nice and everything. So I just try to make sure that there's life on the channel while I'm gone. And like I said, also, I don't like doing my voiceovers when my boyfriend is home, which is weird because I don't mind live streaming. Like, what? I'm basically doing the same. I could just sit here and pretend like I'm live streaming and it would be fine, but, you know. Otherwise, I could have done this voiceover yesterday, but, you know, it's just, I just don't like doing the voiceovers when he's home. I don't know what it is. I'm weird. It's fine. But let me guys know how you're doing. Halloween is coming up, so I really want to build I'm going to tell you now because it doesn't matter. I really want to build a haunted house or an abandoned house. Let's just call it abandoned. Because I don't know, I just feel like it would be fun. It's something that I haven't done before, but I'll have to sit down during this upcoming week to see if I can manage to do it, because like I said, it's not something I've done before. I'm not entirely sure how you do that, because I feel like when you build something in The Sims, it always turns out really clean. But we did get those things from Vampire Stuff Pack that we can put, like cracks and stuff that we can put on walls, so maybe that'll help a little bit. We will see. I will try to see if I can come up with something creative. I don't know how that'll go, but anyways. Also, I want to say thank you guys for the support on my live streams. I'm having so much fun with it. I really thoroughly enjoy live streaming with you guys. You guys are awesome and you're all so nice, and except when we get like trolls who's spam racist comments, I don't know what that's about, but the rest of you are very nice. So thank you so much for all the support on the live streams. I will try to make sure that at least Not So Berry will be live streamed once a week. Sometimes it'll be Saturday, sometimes it'll be Friday. It depends a little bit because sometimes I also want to be able to go out with my boyfriend. He doesn't go out much during the night, evening anyways, but like I don't either. I don't go clubbing and stuff like that. It's just I don't do that much. But I want I want to be able to go, so it'll be like either Friday or Saturday. It'll be either Friday or Saturday thing every week, and then I'll be streaming on Twitch as well during the week. So if you guys have a Twitch account and you don't follow me there yet and you want to see live stream there with me, I will leave a link. Well, there's always a link to my Twitch profile in the description of my builds and stuff. So anyways, yeah, so what we're decorating the pond now, which I know it's very blue, but I liked the blue better than the green. I did check, and also I tried with the rose petal one, but I just like this look. I also tried with the glimmery one. It's a little extra, let's just put it like that, but I left it with the blue one. So like I said, you can just remove a few of the flowers. I was about to say plants, like I started saying flowers and I ended up saying plants and it turned into plants, and I don't know what that is, but you know, you can just remove some of them and put it in a I should know what they're called. Those you call the ladder, maybe? I don't know. So you can get in and out of the pool, even though you don't actually need one in The Sims 4, which is a shame because it's really difficult to drown Sims, but I don't know where that came from. But anyways, you can just do that if you want to use it as a pool. And also, I really like, okay, I'm a city person. Let's just get that straight. I'm a city person. I don't like living in the country. I don't like the woods because they scare me slightly because spiders and stuff. I don't go to the beach because I'm ginger and I melt in the sun. I can tell you several stories about that. Let me tell you, one of the last times I went to the beach with some of my friends, I was maybe 19 or 20 or something like that, and so it's a while ago by now. Well, it's not like long ago. Okay, anyways, moving on. My age is whatever. But we went to the beach and I was wearing factor 30 maybe. Yeah, I think so. Factor 30 sunblock, sun cream, whatever you call it. Sun lotion? I don't know. And somehow ended up getting totally burned on the back of my legs. You couldn't see it while we were there, but the next day when I woke up, I couldn't even bend my legs because they were so swollen because I was so burned. And I don't know how it happened because I was wearing a lot of sun lotion. I put on, when I'm outside during the summer, going somewhere like the fun park or we're going on a festival or something, I always carry my sunblock with me. I put it on like every 2 hours at least. So I don't know what happened. I couldn't move properly for 4 days. I was lying still watching movies during the summer inside. for 4 days straight because I could barely walk. So there you go. There's a reason I don't go to the beach. Ginger life. Anyways, I'm not complaining. I like my hair color. I don't know. It's fine. Who needs to get sunburned anyways? People who tan, they just it just looks like of course if your skin is already darker, it's not the same, like fine, but if you use a lot of not like self-tanning lotion, but if you go to the what's it called, like a tan salon, I don't know what they're called, like a place where you get sun tan things. I don't actually know what they're called. I feel stupid right now, but we call it solarium. I don't know. If you go there and do that quite often, your skin will get older as well. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with not going out in the sun much. I just feel like I'm very pale during the summer. But I live in Scotland, and people here in Scotland are generally very pale during the summer anyways, or red. So I feel at home. I'm a part of them. I'm just a little bit taller. Yeah. Scandinavian, whatever. But yeah, so there's a reason I don't go to the beach. But I would actually honestly like to live here. I feel like it just, I don't know, sitting on that back terrace and just reading a book with a cup of tea or something and looking over the forest, because this area is slightly foresty. It's built on the island part of Windenburg, which is kind of like a forest in the middle and then beach on like the edges of the island. Speaking of, I cannot wait to see Brindleton Bay. Brindleton Bay. I'm looking forward to it so much. It looks really pretty. I saw a video of some gameplay where he was playing in Brindleton Bay, and it just, that place with seasons would look amazing. I don't know. Windenburg 2 with seasons, it would look amazing. I cannot wait. I say that every live stream, I say it every speed build. I don't say it during my cast videos, but I cannot wait for pets. Well, cats and dogs, I cannot wait. I want it so bad. I want it now. But yeah, so in case you hadn't heard it, also because I may not have mentioned it much, but well, I may have during the live streams. I don't know yet. I don't know what I talk about during live streams. Well, beforehand, I am planning on hopefully being able to afford a face cam so I can live stream cats and dogs on the day it comes out with a face cam. That'll be fun, I feel like. So yeah, let me guys know what you think about that. Is that something you're interested in, or do you just want to play the game yourself? I don't blame you. So anyways, yeah. What are we doing now? We're decorating the kitchen. Yes, we're decorating the kitchen. You can see with the floor planning, it was a little bit funny, I want to say. It was a little bit challenging. I don't know. You'll see it in the parents' bedroom as well. I just had a few issues with it because it was like one big room. So at the same time, I wanted there to be smaller rooms, but if I had to place way too many doors, it would take up way too much space because you can't like place stuff in front of the doors and stuff like that. So I ended up sort of splitting this big room into 4 different parts. So you'll see a small seating area, well, TV area behind the camera right now, and then there's a small kitchen, a small dining area, and a small office area, maybe? Computer area next to, well, on the other side of the TV, which is here. So yeah, it's just kind of a big room that's split into 4, but without doors and without proper walls between them. So it's a little funny, but you know what? This house is funny in itself. Like, it's just a little different. It's not something I've done before, especially with the pond underneath. I don't know. It's a little bit different, so I feel like it was fine. I wanted to make sure that this house turned out like really, really warm on the inside, really, really cozy, very like not, well, kind of cute as well, but not in the pastel kind of way I usually do it. More like in the warm, cozy, welcoming, homey kind of cute way. Does that make any sense to you guys? I don't know. It kind of makes sense to me, but I don't know. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Have you guys ever heard about hygge? Which is a Danish, it's a Danish kind of term. It's about, I think I've mentioned it before and tried to explain it before in the speed build a long time ago. But it's like this, especially during the winter or fall, it becomes like you bring out your fur, not carpets, but like, what are they called? not rugs, the ones you put on you. Blankets, there you go. Now this, I would never have a fur blanket, by the way. I would prefer faux fur, but in reality, I would probably just have a wool blanket. You just bring out your blankets and you watch TV with your family or your friends or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you have hot coffee or hot chocolate, and you just put on, don't put on the lights, put on candles, we'll light up candles, and that's hygge. Like, it's basically Christmas. Does that make any sense? You have to wear, like, well, you don't have to, but for me, hygge would be like, let me just think about it a little bit. I'm sitting in a chair with a cup of hot chocolate, reading a book, or lying downstairs watching TV with my boyfriend and a blanket and warm socks on. Like, that would be it. Just like you're in your own little happy bubble. I don't know how to explain it. That's just the entire Christmas month for Danish people. Generally, it's like, how do we make it hygge? That's basically it. So I wanted the house to be sort of have that atmosphere. Doesn't make any sense, like, to you guys. It was the same with my autumnal build earlier this month, but the inside I wanted it to make it warm, and as you see, I put a lot of candles in my builds generally as well. Like, I just often put candles in my builds because I really like them. They add this element of hygge. I don't even know how you don't have a word for it. That's the thing. I say you, but I mean English and American and English speaking people, they don't have a word for it. I'm sure some of you in Danish, you know exactly what I'm talking about and can probably explain it much better than I can. But I just wanted the house to have that kind of atmosphere. I don't know, the carefree, just like relaxing atmosphere. I don't know how else to explain it. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, because it's a term that a lot of other countries have tried to take on, like not necessarily translate it to their languages, but like try to embody it during the seasons. I don't know, because it's like I don't know, maybe I've just watched too many videos about it on YouTube and think people know what it is, but they don't really know what it is. But anyways, let's move on, because we can talk about hygge like for ages, because it's very important to me. Christmas is just very important to me generally, and hygge is Christmas basically for me. But anyways, what we're doing, I actually included the bathroom because there's only one bathroom in this house. I don't often include the bathrooms because they're kind of boring. I also often make them the same. I don't do anything fancy with them usually because I just can't. I don't really enjoy doing bathrooms that much. It's just not, it's like this little thing I just need to get over with. Does that make any sense? Like, am I the only one feeling like that? I just don't really like making bathrooms. I like making kitchens. I really like making living rooms. Is probably my favorite thing to do these days, because you can make a lot of different things. But also bedrooms. But bathrooms, just no. But I included it this time because it was very short. As you can see, we're already over it. I forgot to give that staircase a railing. Staircase? A railing? Is that how you say it? I don't know. So you're gonna have to put that in yourselves, but I'm sorry about that. Also, I hope it functions with that stuff underneath, but it should be fine. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is fine, so. Anyways, we're just cluttering it up a little bit because I like clutter, you guys know that. And then we're gonna move on to upstairs soon, I think. Oh my god, I'm getting really out of breath, like, I'm doing face masks today, because my face needs it, let's be real. So, who doesn't like a little bit of being, what's it called, like self-cruelty? No, that's not what it's called. Like being mean to yourself. Who doesn't like a bit of that? I don't know. No, I just love face masks. Like it's my thing. Oh yeah, that's another hygge thing. Like I like face masks. But yeah. So this is the nursery, and I make it very. I don't actually remember that well. I think it's very bright. It's probably got that usual kind of pastel theme that I usually go for, but I think I keep the... No, I didn't. I just changed it. I changed it. No, I think I keep it in this color scheme that I usually use when it comes to like girls' rooms and stuff like that, which I know I should probably stop and just make... Well, I do different things now and then as well. Like I have been with my autumnal build, I made it very different than I usually do. So yeah, I can do more than that, I would say, but you may not agree with me. I thought I just saw another spider in here. No, it's fine. Keep it in the pastel theme, but I just wanted to be cute. I didn't want it to be gender specific, I don't think. So there's well blue and pink and white and yellow and whatever in here. Not that colors are necessarily gender specific, but you know. So you know, it's just a nursery. I didn't really fully know what to do with it because I haven't done a nursery before, so I'm just trying my way basically. Trying my best. But I actually like how it turned out, and you can easily turn it into a toddler's room once the baby ages up. Like you can remove it's called a bassinet. That's what it's called. How did I just realize that? And then put in a toddler bed instead. Like it's completely fine. Probably also remove the curtains because they're kind of in the way if you want to place down a toddler bed. But you know, it's all gonna be fine. And just clutter it up a lot. Put in a lot of decorations and stuff like that. Just make it very, very cute. And kind of toddler-like, but you know, I wanted to make sure that you can easily turn it into a toddler room because babies in this game don't stay babies for a very long time. And also this build was made shortly after we got the free update, which is why I'm insisting on using the new stuff that we got in that update. By now, it's probably a while ago since we got that, like 3 weeks maybe? I think. I feel like it's 3 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago. So I'm using that bed, which I've only used a couple of times by now because it's very new, but I actually really like it. It's a shame that this swatch is probably the one where on the bed sheets they're close, like the colors are closest to each other. Some of the other one, like there's a green one where the other, you know, the square, they split it up into two. So one half is green and the other one's kind of cream colored, which is a weird combination. And there's one which is red and orange, I think, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. But this one is probably the one where the colors are closest. English is a real struggle today. It's great. So I chose that one also because I kind of feel like the color of the wood on that bed matches the rest of the room. I don't know. Sometimes I really like matching wood colors, but sometimes I also feel like it just gets kind of boring and I want to put in like a lot of different tones of wood, tones of brown tones. I don't know. Nuance. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word, so I'm gonna stop myself from trying. But yeah, we're kind of trying to clutter it up as well. This is what I'm talking about. Like the shape of this room is a little bit awkward because there are 2 doors on each side and a lot of windows. So I was having a few issues. I didn't really know because you can't split it up like. You see what I mean? You can't split it up in the middle because. For starters, there's a window right there. Secondly, it would be way too narrow, so I couldn't do that. But at the same time, I couldn't do it on the other half because doors and windows. So I did. It was kind of a weird shape for a bedroom. Sorry, I just forgot what it was called for a second. But I feel like it turned out well in the end. I'm pretty sure I put in a carpet just to. So it looks like there's less empty space. That's often what I do with carpets, or maybe I just skipped it. As I'm looking at it right now, I feel like there should be a carpet, or not carpet. It's called rug. Sorry, it's called rug, not a carpet. I don't know English. We only got one word. Actually, no. I found out recently that we got 2 words, and I just did not know. There you go. My Danish is great, by the way, which is awesome. Well, I'm being sarcastic, but it's awesome because I'm a translator. My Danish should be perfect, but it's really not. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. I speak so much English that I've started thinking in English, and it gets kind of troubling sometimes. It's fine though, like it's no big deal. A few days in Denmark, or if I'm reading a Danish book or something and it's fine, like it's just on the spot. If I was walking in the town center here and suddenly someone yelled Danish at me, I'd be confused for a second. Not just because it's a random person yelling Danish at me, but because I just have to like adjust a little bit. When I go to Denmark, I have to adjust a little bit before I can like Does that make any sense to you guys? If you guys live in another country where you speak a language that's not your mother language, I hope you know what I mean. Like, it's just gets kind of weird sometimes. But it's fine. You get used to it, and you just have to adjust a little bit. The worst part is the traffic. Over here, they drive in the left side of the road, and in Denmark, we drive in the right side of the road. The first time I went home to Denmark after moving over here, I stepped right out in front of a bicycle. Oh, I've done that again since then. It was great. I don't know. So you have to adjust with that as well. But, you know, it's fine. That's actually harder than the language part, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Last time I went to Denmark, I had to drive the day after I came home, and I hadn't been driving or just walking around or anything, so I was really, really scared. I managed though. I did fine. I survived. Obviously, I'm still here. I didn't hit anybody. But it was I was slightly scared before leaving the house. just a little. But yeah, so I'm just building a furnishing a small hangout area at the top of the stairs just to, I don't know, fill up the space. Also because it's nice. I kept it very dark as well, so. Anyways, we're going into screenshots in a moment, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover, but I am sorry again. I say this after every build, after every voiceover by now, but I'm sorry if it turned out kind of strange. I don't know. I have a feeling when I'm doing these voiceovers that they're really, really strange. Like, I don't know, and I don't like to listen through them afterwards, so I don't know if I've just been talking, yeah, I don't want to say the word, but if I've been talking about weird stuff. But anyways, yeah, I hope you like this build. You can download it off the gallery. My ID is in YouTube name, so Evelyn Sims. And if you got any other suggestions for builds coming up in November, I will totally be up for doing suggestions, just not the rest of October because I got a lot planned for you guys. And I want to make it scary, but it's gonna be difficult in The Sims. But anyways, I hope you like this video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.